Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to talk about I already made another video. I don't know which one I'm going to post first. Hopefully I'll post the other one first, but it was a video where I discussed about Idebia, who is the wife of Two-Face, Idebia, that she was in this young, famous, rich African, something like that, and she talked about how she was the one that met him first, she was the one that this first, that first, and her first child is his 5th child because he has children with other women and all of that. After that Netflix video was shared, actually somebody tagged me on Gist Lover, and that was where I got to see it. And then the next thing after that, Pero, who is one of the ladies that have children for Annie's husband, shared a video of herself and her children, and she played a song and she captioned the video. This is the caption she left there: her children, which are the man's children. So she said the caption is, "Me, I get sense." That's actually what the song in the background was saying. "Me, I get sense, I get God. I come first, I don't boss. Plenty talk, plenty noise. Aye ole," I don't know how to read Yoruba. He said, "Aye ole feni to omowe, eni to mowe, shebi o." I don't know what that Yoruba means. Oshekis Baba. And then he said, "Incredible, unbeatable, palatable, unshakable, unsinkable, gudu gudu, aki," all of that. Obiri mewa. Oh, I never knew that was a word. When I watched the clip that I was tagged on, in the comment section, I was reading at the comments and somebody left a comment and said, "Oh, so that is why Pero quickly went and posted the children on her page." And that was when I went there to see what she posted. So, and I want to address the aspect of this particular drama between these two women have been going on, as far as I know, forever. That's how I got to even know about them, to be honest with you. And it's been going on forever. And I want to address it because how often actually do you see two men, always about one woman like this? You may say they're fighting over a man, but you may say they are not fighting anymore. But there is this undertone about it that comes across as fighting over a man. Because another thing is this, for those that may not realize, the Annie is the one he's now married to, right? But this Pero, he has 3 children with this Pero. I've said it before. It was a relationship. It was not a fling. 3 children, no be moi moi. For him to keep going back there to spill his juice, there is a reason. Why did he end up marrying the other one? I don't know. But he went back there. When I say 3 times, we're talking about 3 evidences. The 3 children are evidences. It doesn't mean it was only 3 times he went back. You understand? He must have gone back there for a reason. By the way, there's a 3rd woman. That one has 2 children with him as well. I don't know, but personally, I feel like this guy, she said she met him first. They were, how do you call it, sweetheart, young, what did they call them? You know, whatever. It doesn't mean he didn't fall in love with other women at some point. I think that's one thing Annie, for example, needs to accept. Because you met him first or whatever. This guy, sometimes you may meet a guy first, he like you, but that's it. And then along the line, he fell in love with other people. It did happen. That's another thing she has to accept. The guy fell in love with, he must have fallen in love with that other Pero to have had 3 children with her. And then the other lady 2 times. Let me tell you, they met first. The guy moved on and finally came back to her. It did happen. She has to realize that he moved on, fell in love with other people, and then came back. Annie really need to accept that. I'll put a link to the previous video I made for you guys to check it out. That said, at the same time, these 2 women, these 2 are the only ones that we're always seeing this subtle social media saga between them, fights between them. The 3rd lady that has 2 children with him, 2 sons. You don't hear about it. She has actually gotten married and moved on with her life. Nobody hears pim from her. She doesn't get involved in any of this, I call it pettiness. She doesn't get involved in it. I don't know if I even said what was in the post that I was tagged on. The video that I was tagged on, that I'm talking about, Annie said, how do you make same mistake twice? That's what she's asking. If she's referring to her husband of making mistake, it was not mistake, oh. Those were relationships. He had relationships with them. So he didn't just, boom, mistakenly, they got pregnant. No, he went back, built a relationship with them. Right? So they clarified that. So she said, how do you make same mistake twice? Annie Idebia breaks down in tears as she reveals her first child is Two-Face fifth child, even though she met him first before his other baby mamas. After that, before Pharaoh now posted and presented her children and made that caption saying, I come first, I get sense, I get God, and all of that. And so going back to what I'm saying is, I think it's about time that these two women should stop this. I'm just saying, as always, you can leave your opinions in the comment section. Let me tell you, under normal circumstance, those children are supposed to be like this because they are siblings. If their father plays his role well, because let me tell you, if you're waiting for these women to unite those children, it no go happen. It's on the man to unite those children. I personally, got involved with a man that has history. I saw how difficult it is for me to be the one to make these children know themselves. I couldn't do it. It has to come from the man to make these children get to know each other and have a relationship. It is hard for the women to do it. It is really hard. It's the best person to do it is the man. And in their own case, I don't think those women see eye to eye. And then, but at the same time, the women have to play a part when it comes to all this internet saga. Should not be existing, because whether you like it or not, see this generation will die. Annie will die. Pharaoh will die. Two-Face Idebia will die. Those children should be able to have a good relationship. If Idebia, who is their father, who is the man that is the center of all of these things, if he can build the relationship where all these children should be loved, should love each other and be together in each other's lives. But all these sagas would not help. These social media sagas. And at the same time, as the other lady that has two children with him was able to move on with her life, she got married and moved on. Why can't these other women, these two, why can't they do the same? And stop bringing this up all the time. Why can't they? Another thing is this. When this Pharaoh is replying, people have always said, Pharaoh's son, if I'm not mistaken, is the oldest son. In Nigerian context, that is big. Annie, the one that is married to us, in African way, they will say only have daughters, has no son. So as far as Nigerian culture is concerned, the women that really count are those ones that have African mentality or Nigerian mentality is what I'm telling you. It is the ones that have sons that really count. When Pharaoh is showing her children, she has two sons and a daughter for him. She's going to be feeling that she's above you, whether you like it or not. She says she comes first. Probably because she's the one that has the oldest son. Because, a lot of you in Nigeria will get what I mean. She says she comes first. She will always feel superior because she's the woman that has the oldest son. If I'm mistaken, correct me. But she has a son, or she has two sons. And if I'm not mistaken, the youngest child of this Pharaoh is younger than Annie's youngest child. So that means even after Annie had her first child with Two-Face, Two-Face still went and got that Pharaoh pregnant. After Annie had a baby with him, he still went and had another third one with this woman after. What does that tell you? Somehow there is a part of Two-Face, there's a part of his heart that is with that Pharaoh. That's how I see it too. Because you cannot mistakenly have a baby. You cannot mistakenly have babies with a woman 3 times. You see, in my previous video, I addressed how the women will focus on hating each other, blaming each other, directly or indirectly, consciously or unconsciously, forgetting that it is the man that played the role that he played. Those women will not get pregnant and have babies with him if he didn't get them pregnant. It is a choice he made several times to go be with those women. But when they discuss this thing, you will see that they don't drag the guy. No, they kind of subtly drag each other, come for each other. And I'm like, I personally feel like it's about time they stop it. Because what are they teaching the young generation? That the women should come up and be fighting over a man, directly or indirectly, or bragging over a man. I am the one he married. Well, I am the one that had the sons for him. You didn't have sons. What is that at the end of the day? Is that what women's life should be all about? Is that supposed to be the women's greatest achievement in life? How often do you see a woman that has a baby by 3 different men, and the men will be coming and be doing saga on social media between each other, or trying to be the one that I am the special one, trying to prove that they are the special one in one way or the other, or try to drag each other? If men do not do that, why do we women do it? Where is our dignity? Where is our self-worth as people? How can a man be all people will be remembered for? Basically, they always be remembered for their saga over one man. I think it's gotten to the point where it's embarrassing. I already made another video, but I didn't want that video to be too long. I tried to make this one to speak about the idea of when one small thing happen again, the other one will kind of use style to respond, and this one will use style to be responding. If you check their post, it becomes, whenever there's any tiny boom thing that happens, you start seeing their posts. Their posts become all about you know, throwing stones indirectly, you know, jabs at each other indirectly. For how long? This has been going on for the longest time. How long will it continue? What about face your side? When women begin to be all they want to prove to, they want to prove to the other woman, I feel like, honestly, it's getting really, really embarrassing. I wanted to quickly, I already made another video, and I wanted to just make this one to talk about the so-called response of Peru, because after the whole thing came out that she made this, and it's seen as a response to the whole thing, so I decided to quickly come and share it. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye bye.